Major Mohammed Ali Shah, you know, I'm tired of these protests and these condemnations, particularly on the matter of Kashmir. Shouldn't now Pakistan at this point of time come up with a new module to attack India? Because that's its sole agenda. Its entity, its identity is built on castigating, attacking, protesting against India since 1947.
Absolutely, Megha. Megha, have you heard anything more foolish than this? You're landing up in a country, you're already here in the country, but then you boycott it from here. I mean, that's ridiculous. And for the first time, I'm hearing illegal occupation by India of Kashmir. IOK. This is a new term. I mean, frankly speaking, new term, at least I wasn't aware of. I had heard of POK, all right. But this is a new term. Now, secondly, chess is the game of the intellectual, as the ambassador rightly said. Now, what strategy will you up now, or will you actually form it when you refuse to acknowledge the dead bodies of your fallen soldiers? Just 2 days back, we celebrated the Kargil Vijay Divas. And once again, we were reminded of the fact that when they had refused to acknowledge the bodies of their soldiers, in fact, our Brigadier Bajwa, had written a letter, a citation for one of the captains, Captain Khan, who was awarded with the Nishane-e-Haider posthumous, which is equal to a Paramveer Chakra. So now talking about the chess again. So when Ukraine could send a team, Sri Lanka, the crisis that they are into, they could send a team. Pakistan came here. You know, that team was banned. The ban was lifted last year only. Now all they can think about is they are the ones who are politicizing it. The dollar has touched Pakistani rupees of 210. So they are on the verge of default. They've been snubbed by IMF. They have mortgaged themselves to China. They're begging for loans. 18 to 20 hours of load shedding in a country. 18 to 20 hours.
Sir, 240 is dollar. Dollar 240 पहुंच गया.
Look at that. इतने टाइम में, within a few minutes. I mean, this shows that they are spiraling inflation. They are on FATF grey list. I mean, all they can think about is still the same thing. They are politicizing it, and they are the ones who are politicizing it, and they are looking like fools.
Yeah, they are the butt of the joke.
Thank you for having this discussion. I haven't laughed this much in many, many years, so thank you.
Well, I think the very idea of holding this discussion was to, of course, have a good laugh and obviously feel pathos for our neighbor that has been trying too hard.
They're trying to make a mole out of mountain. So look, you are talking to J&K and will not come here. मैं उनको ये बोलूँगा, भाई J&K तुम्हारे बाप का है क्या?
Mohammed Ali Shah, quickly to you. While we make a mockery of Pakistan, and we, cannot but be the more magnanimous nation, be the more, the bigger person over here, and that's why, in terms of all the attacks, all the battles, all the wars that have been fought, all the terrorist attacks, all these hybrid terrorism, cyber spying terrorism that goes on from the Pakistani side, we decide to be the humanitarian bigger nation with regards to providing the COVID jabs, booster shots, food, wheat, rice, you name it, and Pakistan imports it from us, takes it from us in terms of humanitarian aid. Not to mention the atrocities that are systematically meted out against Indians, against Hindus, because of the Shia extremist regime that finds itself supplanted in Pakistan. I think this gives a slap to Pakistan by India, and the world obviously understands what Pakistan means, what it stands for, what is it really up to.
You know, Megha, the highest rating ranking in chess again, the lowest ranking, rather, I would start from there. The lowest ranking which one gets in chess is the level of the best player, of the highest ranking they get in Pakistan. So you can also imagine their standard. Now, when we talk about our magnanimity, we have always helped on humanitarian grounds, everyone. We haven't really distinguished anyone. India believes in humanity first. India has helped. In fact, in a way, though they are an enemy country, And I make no bones about saying that. A lot of people talk about the peace talks. Yes, okay, welcome. But it does not happen one way, right? It has to happen both ways. So in any country, we have still tried our best to at least come to terms, to be cordial. But no, look at they have become the laughing clowns of the whole world is laughing at them.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, my good guest, for joining me on this special telecast.